Galactic Energy. December 2013. Beloved one, I would speak with you about a very interesting and powerful change in energy that is happening now and will continue for some time. Your scientists have been studying your galaxy, the stars, the ones in the heavens that you see going into the deepness of the night and into the morning, the ones we watched 2,000 years ago together. Your scientists have been tracking and watching to see the various patterns of the solar systems, and you have come to a place now where there is from Holy Mother Earth a clear pathway to the center of your galaxy. There is no other solar system between you and the center of what you call the Milky Way galaxy, the galaxy that you are in. And with that now is an opening for much energy to be streaming to Holy Mother Earth, truly to your own sun and to your solar system. And as you are part, with Holy Mother Earth, of the solar system, you are in a direct pathway to access and to feel energy from the very center of your own galaxy. That is what the shift that you have been hearing about for some years now is all about. It is a shift in energy that can be measured and accessed. Your scientists are doing that now. It is an energy that you can use to make great changes within yourself and within everything that is going on in, as you call it, the natural system, nature. All energy, which is what you truly are, is open to you. And the access to it, as there is belief now, is totally open. That is why for some years there has been prophecy of a time when there would be a shift in energy. You will be seeing many changes in the next 12 months of your timing, because you are going to be calling forth the changes. The progression of changes has to do with awakening. It has to do with feeling and knowing and using your divine power. Now, this has been talked about for thousands of years, truly. I spoke with you 2,000 years ago and explained in terminology of that day and time access to the love of the Heavenly Father, Abba, I called it, as a loving Father. For truly in the culture of that time, the Father was the dominant provider and would be the one seen to be providing and protecting. But in this day and time it is more correct to call that energy Father, Mother, God, Goddess, all that is, so we will go with all that is. That energy now is going to be taking various forms, because you are going to be decreeing what you want to see happening in your own individual life. You have ideas that have come perhaps when you have been working on something else, and you have said, well, that would be nice, but I can't because X, Y and Z. Yes, now you can, because truly all energy is open to you. The pathway is open, and what you decree is going to be manifesting much more quickly than what you have seen in previous years, and in previous lifetimes. So, therefore, it behooves you to perhaps take out a piece of the notebook paper and write down what you would like to see, how you would like to see it, how it is going to feel, because truly out of the feeling nature comes manifestation. Out of the thinking nature sometimes come confusion and complexity, but out of the feeling nature comes manifestation. And then the thinking aspect is brought into play to see, how do I manifest what I am truly desiring, what do I truly feel at home with, what do I truly feel excited about. Now, sometimes you have already begun to play with options, and the options will continue to expand because you have decreed that you are willing to give up old thinking and to allow the thinking mind to be used by the feeling nature to manifest that which truly is in harmony, that which truly is in love, that which truly is the highest and best that you can visualize for yourself and for others. Old thinking comes from generational teaching, that which you have been brought up to believe and what the parents were brought up to believe, the old generational teaching of, this is how it has to be. You are now being freed from that generational teaching, free to choose how you want your life to be. I will come and I will whisper in your ear from time to time, what would you like to do? What would you like to see? When would you like to see it? What stands in the way, supposedly, of that feeling of excitement? How can you change that? I will come and I will whisper in your ear. As your belief changes, and it will be changing in this next year because of the access to direct energy, unencumbered powerful energy, not too much that it is going to overwhelm you and do away with the body, but it will do away with the old belief that you have to have a body. You can remanifest a body anytime, anywhere that you want to be. When you go on a physical journey now, you follow the generational belief of how it has to be. A century ago you believed you needed the horse and buggy. Before that you believed you had to walk, or, if you were lucky, you had a camel or a horse, etc. Now you have manifested the belief in the horsepower within the vehicle instead of outside of the vehicle, but it is a belief. Do you see? You have honed it and changed it from what was, as you would see a century ago, and a century from now you will see even more changes. But it is not necessary to wait a century. This year in your timing you are going to make great changes because you desire to know your true power and, with that, your freedom. So you see how powerful belief is. If you are, and I will use this as an example, in your vehicle, and someone else, hopefully, is driving and you are speaking on the device with someone who may be miles and miles away and you are right there with them, because they are describing what they did the night before and how much fun it was, or vice versa, you are not truly with your mind in that vehicle. You are somewhere else. And then you come back and you say, "Oh, did we go through such and such town?" And the one who is driving says, "Yes, a long time ago." I know you know what I am speaking of, where truly you are not present with what seemingly others are experiencing, because you are somewhere else in your mind. In the next year of your timing you are going to find yourself leaping ahead and wondering, how did that happen? Something I have wanted to manifest for a long time, I can see how to do it now. If it is something that I want to do on my own, I will see how I can do that. If it is something that I think I want to do with others and manifest it as a group project, I will see it coming together easily. What you want to manifest does not need to be difficult. Only the belief holds you in thinking that it has to be a certain way and take a certain time and follow certain steps to get there. But that is just in your thinking. It exists nowhere, truly, outside of your mind and the belief system. What you are going to be doing in the next 12 months of your timing and beyond is going to be exciting, because you are going to be leaving the old belief system behind. You are going to be rushing ahead, jumping ahead to that which you truly have desired, not having to go through a lot of the worldly hoops and hurdles. They may be there for some people, but for you they do not have to be. Only as you believe. Even if you still believe that the world has power over you, you are going to see that power dwindling. You are going to see it becoming as fog. You know what fog looks like. You also know that when you walk out in the middle of fog, it is a no thing. You can walk right through it. And yet when you stand and you look at it, it can seem to be a barrier. But then you take a step, and you can take another step, and then you take another step and another step, and the fog allows you perhaps not to see exactly what you want to see or as far, but it does not hold you back. And some of the time in what you call this next 12 months, your next year, is going to be a bit like that fog. It is going to perhaps say to you that, well, we've always done it this way and it's always had to go through channels and procedures and you've always had to get everybody's approval. But you are going to feel that, I'm a sovereign master. I can walk through the fog. Yes, there are certain things that the world is going to ask of me, but it's not going to be difficult. It's going to be easy. Your scientists will tell you that it has been thousands of years since the last time when there was a direct pathway with no blockage to the central sun. That is what the shift has been portending. Now, the shift that is most important is the shift which happens within you. You will be using some of the physical energy that is streaming to this planet, to this solar system, because there is belief that you can access it. It has been and is being measured, so those of you of logical mind, you can check in on it. But those of you of feeling nature, you have felt it for some time now. You have felt, things are changing. They're not what they used to be. And some of the things that I thought were, aren't. And some of the things that I thought wouldn't be, have come to be. As you believe, so it will be unto you. And even if you have only the belief as small as a grain of the mustard seed, it will expand and it will grow. If you have the willingness and the belief even as small as the little grain of mustard seed, it will grow as you believe. you realize that out of that seed or out of any seed will come a great plant, a great tree, as you believe. You are a seedling right now, a most beautiful seedling. You have been growing towards the sun, the central sun as it is known in physicality, and the sun of your own being. You have been growing as the seedling for some time now, because there has been a divine urge within you to know more, to feel free, to be able to manifest. The central sun will help as it is proof of energy. We have spoken of the energy that you are many, many times. You are energy. And so on a physical level, your scientists will measure and will give you feedback as to the energy that you are. But the sun that you are growing towards is the sun of your own awakening, the sunshine that happens in the morning of your awakening, when the seedling comes out of the soil which has nurtured it. So in what you see to be this next year of your timing, you are going to see many changes come about easily for you. In this next year of your timing, you are going to look back upon this time when it was suggested that changes will come easily and you are going to say, wow, it really happened. I thought at the time that it sounded really good and I got excited about it and I thought, oh, wow, now that we have this extra energy coming in from the central sun and there's no blockage that way, does that mean it's going to help me clear all of my blockages? The answer is, yes. Does that mean that I'm going to be free to manifest that which I want to? Yes. Does it mean that I'm going to change my belief system from the old generational thinking? Yes. It will be as you believe it can be. It is as simple and as powerful as that. With a new old energy, because truly it is old energy. Your scientists are going to tell you that the energy that comes from the central sun started out a long, long time ago before this lifetime. As you understand years and measure lifetimes, you will manifest the shift. Now it is here, and it will continue to be here for some time yet. So take hold of it. Manifest that which you want to manifest. Become one with your dreams. Do not be afraid to dream. Do not say, well, I'm too old. I don't have the golden coins for it. It's probably not going to be accepted by the brothers and sisters. They're going to think it's a crazy idea. I don't think I can do it on my own. Dream. Dream big, because it is possible. You now have an accentuated energy that is helping you along with whatever has been your dream. And if you do not have a clear dream about it, sit and take off all the limitations and say, how would I like it to be? You know, if I had all of the golden coins that it would take and if I had a group of people, maybe even a small group, it doesn't have to be a big group, to work with me on this, I'd really love to bring a group of like-minded people together so that they could get excited and then go on to build their dream, even in physical form. I would love to travel to the top of the mountain in Nepal. I'm going to make that happen. I want to make that dream happen. I can make that dream happen. And you will make your dream happen. You are free, you see. Dream big. Do not be afraid to dream. If you feel held back by a partner or so, do what is necessary for the partner. Bring them along with you if you can. If you cannot, do what is necessary for them, but do not let that hold you back. Go for it. You will never ever have a chance as strong as this one in this next 12 months of your timing. You will never ever, so take hold of the reins and ride the energy. Dream big. Use the galactic energy that is now coming to you free. There is no charge for it. Nobody in your world has figured out yet how to charge for it. So until they do, and that is doubtful, use it. It is free for the taking. Your belief system is expanding. It is taking hold of the energy that is streaming into you and you are going with it as far as you want to go with it. Dream big. Do not put boundaries around it. Do not say, yes, but. Say, yes, now how do I do it? How you do it is by becoming one with it, knowing that you already have it, knowing that perhaps the form of it, the shape of it, how it looks may be a bit different than how you have visualized it. That it will shift and change, But that is good, because it always shifts and changes for the better. A new idea comes in. Know that truly this is the beginning of the rest of your life. What are you going to do with it? So be it. Yeshua ben Joseph. Jesus. Channeled through Judith Coates. www.oakbridge.org